1, 2, 3, I'm over here. One, two, three, I'm over here. One, two, three, I'm over here. Hello, you found me. I'm in the shed just getting everything ready for today. We are going to be doing some leaf bashing to make bandanas. We're going to do some leaf rubbing and we're going to make some natural artwork using leaves that we find around. So I just got my basket ready for collecting. Let's go find what we need. Come round over here. Look, the hawthorn tree's in flower. They will eventually turn into beautiful berries. Look at these leaves. They're a lovely shape. I think we need to collect them and put them in the basket. Thank you, tree. We're only going to take, oh look, the blossom came down. We're only going to take a few of these leaves, but we are going to need them. Thank you, tree. Let's go this way. What else have we got down here? Oh, look at our cow parsley. These leaves are perfect when we want to do leaf bashing. I'm going to take one from that plant. I'm going to take one from that plant. Thank you. And I'm going to take one from this plant down here. Look at these lovely flowers. There we go. Thank you. I wonder what else we're going to find. Oh my goodness, look who it is. It's the little squirrel. Come here, little squirrel. What are you doing there in the tree? Come and say hello to everyone. Give them a wave. Hello, everybody. Hello, little squirrel. You were there for a reason. What was it that you were there for? Oh my goodness me, she's pointing. Look what she's pointing at. What's on the tree? I wonder what the little squirrel found. Can you remember what we call that creature? It lives in a shell. That's right, it's a snail. Well done, little squirrel. You found a snail. Will you help me collect some more leaves? Lovely, come this way. I'll tell you what, why don't you sit in the basket? There we go. Let's go. This is all of our green gages. All of these new trees. They're quite young because they're quite skinny. They are all growing here and making a lovely woodland for us. I'm going to take some of the green gage leaves. Thank you. A green gage is a type of plum. We get them on our site all around. Thank you, tree. Now, I don't know if you can still do it, but in the springtime, you can actually hear in the young trees the water rushing up through the middle of the stem, or the middle of the tree trunk. It's like a stem on a flower, but if it's been raining, you can hear the water. Let's see if we can hear it now, little squirrel. Put your ear there. Can you hear anything? The little squirrel can't hear anything. Claire can't hear anything. But maybe if I try after it's been raining, I'll be able to hear the water rushing up and down inside the tree. Now, we need to go over that way and go through the ropes. Come follow me. There are more big leaves ahead. Look at this tree. This is our cherry tree. You can see the baby cherries are starting to grow. And these trees have got beautiful big leaves. I can't see, they're not too big up there. Let me see. I want one of the bigger leaves. Thank you, tree. Down here, you can see another baby cherry tree growing. I'm going to get some of these. They are perfect for when we are doing our leaf rubbing. Look at that. Thank you, tree. Now, another leaf you're going to need belongs to the sycamore. It's quite big. Can you remember where the sycamore tree is? I wonder if Simon can find it. Go on, Simon. Off you go. See if you can find the sycamore. Well done! You found it! Look at those leaves. We know it's a sycamore because it's got these beautiful red stalks. And these leaves are lovely for doing bark rubbing, for leaf rubbing with. Let's thank the tree. Thank you, tree. Let's take another one. Take it off very carefully. Remember to ask a grown-up before picking things. We learnt that last time. It's going in the basket. Before we go, look what we've got here. Some lovely grass. I think that this is going to come in very useful when we are making our artwork. Look at that. One more. Going to put it in the basket. Well done, little squirrel. You are looking after everything. We've got all of our leaves. Now it's time to do some making. Let's go. Well done. We have got our beautiful basket full of leaves and the little squirrel is very excited. She certainly is. We're going to do some making. But have you noticed what I've got on my head? This is what you're going to be making today. It's called a bandana. Can you say bandana? It's a piece of cloth that you tie around your head with patterns on it. We're going to use the leaves that we've collected to do some leaf bashing. I have got a mallet, but you could use a rolling pin or a stick, something that you and your grown-up can use together to bash the leaves on the cloth. Now, leaf bashing is called hapazomi. It's a Japanese print, a way of making patterns. And I've got some scissors and I've got an old sheet here. Let's see if we can do some hapazomi, shall we? Now, we need to prepare a strip of cloth. I'm just going to show you the easiest way to do that. If you get your sheet and you just put a little cut in it, and then you can rip it. All the way down, really easily. So now I'm just going to make another little cut. Do this together with a grown-up. Make sure you do it where you want it. And now, by pull, it's going to give us a lovely length, ready to make a bandana. You might want to measure your child's head, because they are a lot bigger than we actually think they are. I think that this is just about going to be big enough for me. You can see. And all these little tiny bits of cotton come off while you're making. So, let's cut this. Thank you, little squirrel. Are you helping me? just going to need to cut this end. That's it, perfect. I can move this out of the way and we'll lay it out on the log. So Little Squirrel, I'm going to need your help. We found ourselves a nice flat surface. You could do this on a table, you could do it on the floor, you could do it onto a log, whatever is easiest. But what you need to be able to do is lay out your cloth, but also you've got to be able to bash it with a mallet. So it can't be something, you can't work on something that might break, okay? Before we start doing our bashing, we need to put some leaves inside. So, Little Squirrel, can you choose what we're going to put inside? Let's have a little look. Ooh, how about that one, Little Squirrel? Lovely. I'm going to open it up. You hold on to it. That's it. You can see how beautiful this cow parsley is. It's going to make such a lovely pattern. Move it up a little bit. You can take as much time as you like over this. Now, can you find the hawthorn leaves, Little Squirrel? Oh, she's gone in. She's got one on her nose. Well done. I think I'm going to help you. These small hawthorn leaves, they are very pretty. We're going for leaves that have got an interesting shape. I'm going to lay them out. Which one now? Oh, you want the sticky weed. It's all stuck to the grass. There we go. Thank you, Little Squirrel. Should we put that down the middle? I'll tell you what. Let's put one there. Whoops! It's all sticky! It's sticking to everything! That's it. I think we've made it. I think we've managed to get it where we want it to be. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to need to fold the cloth over. I've got to put the little squirrel down. You can sit there and you can watch. That's it. We're going to fold the cloth back over. That's it. Once we are happy and everything is in place, we need to really be careful. Watch your fingers. Hold on 2 hands onto whatever it is you're holding. So I've got 2 hands on the mallet. And I'll make sure that I don't have my fingers anywhere near here. So hands away. And we're going to bash. Wow. Look, there's the first leaf. Keep those hands out of the way. Lots and lots of bashing. This is really good fun. It's also it's a good de-stress for grown-ups. Give it a good bash. Oh, I can just see the hawthorn there. Can you see it? Hands out the way. And I think there was another hawthorn here. Let's get that one. Now, you can imagine if we put flowers on there as well, maybe some different coloured petals, they would come up a different colour too. Shall we try it? Oh, just going to get a dandelion. And I'm going to put it at the front. I'm going to pop it right here, like this. Pop that down. Pop that down. Let's see what this does. Are you ready? We're going to bash. Hands on the handle. Wow. Can you see the yellow? Look at that. Now we've got a bit of a fiddly job. We need to pick off all of the bits of plant. It might take a while, so you can be a bit more careful than me. All of the colour and the juice, the water inside, has come onto the cloth. Just take this little bit. There we go. And look, we have a beautiful bandana that I could wear around my head. Do you think you can make your own one now? So we've come to the table. We're going to do some making. We are going to make a natural picture using the materials that we have just collected. Now, I've got the white sheet and we're going to lay this out on the table so that it gives us a background to be able to put our picture on so that it shows up really nicely. I'm going to lay it out like this. And just in case it starts blowing away, I'm going to put some stones on there just to hold it in place. The little squirrel is here. Look at her. She's watching. She's wondering what it is that I'm going to be making. And she is holding a book. I wonder if you know what that book is. Do you recognise it? Now, little squirrel, I'm sure you're holding that book for a reason. Maybe it will give you a clue about what I'm going to draw. Can you guess? Now I'm going to use the natural materials. I'm going to lay them out on the sheet so that I can make a picture. I also picked up some sticks as well, just to help me out. So I'm going to be using sticks and leaves. Right. Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to put the sticks on. I wonder what shape I'm going to make. I want it that way. It's all about choosing the right stick. Okay, that looks good. Now, next to this, I'm just going to decorate it with this lovely ash leaf and some of the cow parsley. I'm hoping that the wind is not going to blow and blow it away. I'll pop the stone on top. There we go. Right, now I have got the grass. And I'm going to use the different parts of the grass for two different parts of the picture. I've made some triangles. These bits I'm saving for later. That's a little bit long. I'm going to break that. And one more piece of grass. I want it to reach from one end to the other. I'm going to break it there. I wonder if you can guess what it is I'm going to make. Now, this next part takes quite a while, but the good thing about doing these pictures is you have all the time in the world to get it exactly how you want it to be. I'm going to take my time to do this part. I wonder if you can guess what it is. Right, the wind blew a little bit, but it seems to be holding. Got to make sure we're all tucked in. I'm just going to use the rest of this grass just to finish off my picture down here. Oh, don't blow wind! Ah! It's a good idea to tuck yourself into a little bit of a sheltered area. We've tried to do that. Just going to fix it. The wind blew it. Now, did you guess what this was? I think that you really should have guessed. That's right. It's the spider's web in the very busy spider. So, we now need to make the spider. I found a nice piece of wood. I'm going to pop the spider on there. That's it. Oh, the wind is blowing. Don't blow. That's it. And I found some really, really thin sticks. How many legs does a spider have? Let's have a little look at the book. I put it here. Should we count? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 legs for the spider. Let's pop the picture up there. I'll put it where you can see it. That's it. Now, I'm going to break the stick. There's 1. I'll pop this on the spider. 2. Are we going to finish it before the wind blows it away? 3. 4. Oh my goodness me! We're halfway. 5. 6. Ah! Quick! 7. And 8. And there we have the very busy spider sitting in her web.
Perfect.
So this was my picture and the little squirrel's picture. It's lovely. You see the spider on her web. And these are the fence posts. Do you think you can make a picture using some natural materials? We would love to see it when you have made it. Take a photo and show it to us. So now we're going to do some leaf rubbings. But I don't want to sit at the table and I don't want to sit on the logs. Let's find somewhere else to go. Ooh, the little squirrel is on the seesaw with Claire. We're going to sit her down there. So I'm nice and comfy on the seesaw and I'm going to show you something that is really, really lovely to do. I've got some crayons and I've got the lovely sycamore leaf. Do you remember we collected those Simon found them in the woods. Now I've got some paper and I've got it on a clipboard because then it means that I can work anywhere in the woods. But you could do it on a table or anywhere you want to be. I'm going to lift up the piece of paper and I'm going to put the leaf underneath. Now I'm going to put this leaf face down so that all of the knobbly bits, you can feel them, they're all facing upwards. I'm going to lay the leaf in between the paper and then pop it down. Right, now are you ready? You can't see the leaf at the moment, but if we get the crayon and I do it really gently on the side, then slowly, slowly as I rub, look, it's like magic. Isn't that beautiful? Fantastic. I have made a rubbing of the leaf. I'm going to try with some other leaves as well. I've got some ash leaves here. I'm going to pop those in. Now I've put them so they're not touching each other. I want to be able to see the outlines of them. There we go. I'm pushing the paper down so it's touching the leaves. Right, now I'm going to choose a colour. Let's see how this green looks. It's not very dark, but you can see it. Wow, look at the outline that you can see from these cherry leaves. I'm going to change colour. Oh, I'm going to get purple. Oh, that's a nice colour. Look at that. It's like a rainbow. Maybe I could put a red on there as well. Oh, I can't find red. I've got orange. Let's use orange. Wow, look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? I'm going to go over the ash leaf. I'm going to Now if I use different leaves, I'll get different patterns. And I can't wait to go and find some more and have a go at exploring. I hope that you enjoy doing this too. It has made some absolutely beautiful pictures. Let me show you some more that I made earlier.